What's going on, YouTube? This is going to be my first video of many videos that I'm going to be doing. And I think it's important that you listen to what I have to say. And for those of you that's going to take time and really listen to what I have to say, I really appreciate it. And it's not going to all be in vain. I can tell you that right now. Matter of fact, I can promise you that. I don't have no visual backgrounds, anything for you to see other than just to listen to the words that I say, okay? Who I am is not important because I don't want to be known. And I'm not even doing this for any kind of gain of money whatsoever, okay? So let's get started. Number one, I'm going to jump right into it. There's some people on YouTube that make videos that I really respected for a long, long time. And now I have lost my respect. Number one, Tommy SoToMayor. Okay, I know a lot of people talk about Tommy and this and that. Everything's been said that it could be said, you know. But I'm not going to attack this brother, you know, nor threaten him or anything like that because that's senseless. That's stupid. That's ignorant, okay? And before I get into it, anybody that threatens anybody over a YouTube video has lost their fucking mind. I can tell you that right now. You got some deep down issues inside of you that you need to handle and that you need to take care of ASAP because I'm telling you, you are a dangerous person and you don't need to be walking the streets. So I'm just gonna, and if you got anything directed, you know, to a person that you feel that has wronged you or wronged anybody else, it should be directed to that person, not their family, their daughter, their mother, their grandmother. Man, come on, that's wrong. You know it's wrong. Okay, that's all I'm saying about that. But okay, getting to Tommy, man, the only thing that I want to tell you is that, you know, okay, we all know how you feel. Black women, black men, hair hats, simps, you know, this and that, everything, all kinds of things that you say on all your videos, okay? My only problem is that at least provide a solution so that they can change. That's all I'm saying. If you're going to chastise somebody, provide a solution, you know, so that they can change. If not, it's just a hate campaign. You just hate them. You hate everything they do. You hate everything they stand for. And you just don't want nothing to do with them. And you don't care what fate that they have, you know. So which one is it? Do you care about them changing, you know, and becoming productive citizens and coming together to unite? Or do you just want to run a hate campaign? That's all I'm saying. You know, you ain't got to like me. You can curse me out. You know, you can do everything that you feel to do, you know, because I'm making this video. It's not going to bother me one in the least, okay? Comments, I'm going to leave the comment section wide open. You know, like, you can dislike everything I say. It don't matter, you know, because I'm not doing this for likes. I'm not doing this for AdSense, you know, money, nothing. I just want people to listen to my opinion because, you know, I think I'm telling some truth. I lost respect for you, Tommy, you know, because it's a hate campaign. And I've already explained myself on that, so I'm not going to explain myself anymore about it. You know, hey, man, I hope that you can change your way of dealing with situations and just provide solutions so that they can change. If you care anything, you know, about the black community, about our black race, okay? Two, let's see, Professor Griff and ZaZa. Everybody, you know what's been going on. A picture, something said about a picture, and then now they're going back and forth. And, you know, my thing is I lost respect for Professor Griff and ZaZa because you didn't just leave it alone. You didn't have to say nothing, period. You know, Keep doing what you're doing that's positive, and then you don't have time for anything else. You don't have time to attack anybody. You see what I'm saying? It's like you're contradicting yourself, because on one hand, you're talking about black men that attack each other, and black men shouldn't do this and black men shouldn't do that. But then you turn around and do it yourself. I've lost all respect for you. Everything that you do now is questionable. I don't know, if you're telling the truth, or you just doing this for money, or you're just doing this to be known, which you are already known, but I don't know. I just lost all respect for you, man, and I just can't understand why you can let one person get up under your skin and it distracts you from doing what you say that is supposed to be positive, and you really care about the black community. You know what I'm saying? You handled it just all wrong. You got a lot of people that watch your videos, man. A lot of people. And a lot of those people that watch are young people. They're watching, man. And young people do and follow what the older people do. It's like we are the templates, man. And either they're going to get it from the street, or they're going to either get positive stuff, or they're going to get negative stuff. We got to keep everything positive for the young people, so that every time they see us, every time that they hear us, it's something positive. No negativity, no distractions over something just trivial, And I just feel that somebody had to say this, Like I said, you ain't got to like me, man. You can cuss me out in the comment section. You can take it out all on me, if that's what you need to do. If that's going to make you feel better, Because it's not going to bother me none the least. Because I'm not going to be distracted by anyone, And being an African-American black male, I know it's the hardest thing that anyone, I think it's the hardest thing that you have to deal with, even starting at a younger age, because there's so many, there's so many things that we have to deal with, There's so many wrongs, that are dealt out to us, We don't need to wrong each other, because we have enough wrong from other races. You know what I'm saying? We need to stick together. And just like I said, we need to love each other just like we love our mothers, fathers, love our daughters and sons. If we can have unconditional love like that, I'm telling you, things could change around. But until it starts with that, because that's at the top of the list, then nothing's going to change. It's always going to be talk. It's always going to be, we need to do this, we need to do that. We're not going to be sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired. When is it that we're going to reach that final level and say, enough is enough? We got to start today, not tomorrow when we wake up, not next week when we do a this and that, or we plan this and that. Let's start today. I think if everybody think like that, we can get the ball rolling. But it starts with love, man. Not hate. Love, not hate. I need to say that over and over again. Love, not hate. Love, not hate. We got so much, man, black people got so much pride, man, that it hinders us from doing a lot of things that we want to do. And it hinders a lot of us from, for example, for running businesses, from having black on this and black on that, because our pride, man. We don't want to see this brother next to us down the street with $1 more than we have. We gotta chuck that pride, man. We gotta just throw pride out, period. just throw it out the window, man, and bring in love. That's what it's going to take, you know. Now, like I said, nobody has to like what I'm saying. I really don't care. You know, if you don't like it. But for the ones that's listening and saying, you know what, this brother's right. And I'm gonna spread the word, you know, and I'm gonna keep it moving so somebody else can hear, you know, so that we can change our way of thinking. Because that's what we need to do. We need to change our way of thinking. You know, but it's up to us as individuals. It starts with us. It starts with our heart, man. It starts with our heart. If we could just love each other, man, instead of hate, and chuck that pride, man, and not worried about, well, you know, you got one up on me and this and that. You know, I'm telling you, man, things would change. Things would change so rapid, you wouldn't even believe it. Let's just give it a try. You know what I'm saying? Tommy, give it a try. Love instead of hate. Run a love campaign instead of that hate campaign. And I guarantee you, man, you know, some people would stop trying to get at you, threatening you, and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Because they wouldn't have a reason to. Don't give them a reason, man. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it's people, it's people that you don't even know what they look like, Tommy, that want to get at you. That's dangerous, man. It's gone too far. It's gone too far. Don't you think so? Don't you think, you know, that you ought to say, hey, listen, if I wronged anybody, I apologize, man. That's not going to make you look weak. That's going to make you look like a man. Like you don't want to deal with the nonsense. You know, what are you doing the videos for? To help black people or to help yourself? That's what it all boils down to. Come on, man. You got to make a decision, man. You know. Don't do what you done yesterday. Because you see it's not working. You see it's creating violence. More violence than it was already in the black community. People threatening you? That's gone too far. Wake up, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see you dead over a fucking YouTube video, man. That would be so senseless. You know? But if you keep on going the way that you're going, with this hate and let it build up, then that's exactly what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can hate me too, and it's not going to matter really, because you don't even know who I am. So to hate somebody that you don't even know who they are, that's senseless too. But hey, man, I'm out. I got some more videos coming, and I hope that people can really start to listen and just spread the word, man. And, you know, I love all of you. I do. I love my black brothers and I love my black sisters, man. It don't matter where we come from. What matters is where we going, okay? I'm out.